This is Hotshot Drew Lazario right here in the parking lot of the PWX WrestlePlex at North Versailles at the new Eastland Mall. Just a few hours before bell time, all the wrestlers are arriving, fans are arriving, and here's the Gentlemen's Club. I hope to catch a word.
What are you talking about? Come on, little man.
Look, I don't want any trouble here. I got to ask you something, Mr. Gentleman Joe.
Come on.
Hey, listen. I want to ask you.
What do you want to ask?
The Gentlemen's Club has a contract signed with Jimmy Anjel, tonight, and I want to know.
Jimmy Anjel?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, Jimmy Anjel don't even deserve to be in the same ring with the Gentlemen's Club. Okay? So I don't know where Jimmy Angel's coming from, but
well, my question is, which one of your men are going to be wrestling Jimmy Anjel tonight?
That's our decision. Nobody else's. What? What do you? Wait. Jimmy Anjel. Wait a minute. Jimmy Anjel. He don't even. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Did you know how he spells his name? No. He spells it with a G, or J, or G, something like that.
With a J, Angel with a J.
Well, Jimmy's usually spells with J, Joe.
Quinn, shut up. Okay? What are you always butting in for? Now I have a discussion over here, and you got to butt in. Just stay out of it. Don't correct me. What's the matter with you?
That looks like two men. All right, ready?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Well,
looks like Bonecrusher wins it.
Rock bust through paper. What's the matter with you, Mike?
Jimmy Anjel, we can take him. Let's see how high you can fly tonight, Angel boy. Let's go, guys.
And there you have it from the Gentlemen's Club.
It was my worst nightmare. The police arrested me at work, right in front of my friends. The local TV station was there. My family was disgraced. Nobody thought that I was innocent. Today, I'm a free man. I'll never see this side of the courtroom again.
At Probanik and Probanik, we will defend your freedom.
Pro Wrestling Express, Western Pennsylvania's biggest, best, and most exciting wrestling promotion, returns to the Pittsburgh area every 3 weeks with bone-jarring, back-breaking, in-your-face action. Call 673-2811 for information. Find out what the WWF already knows. Wrestling in Pittsburgh means PWX 673-2811.
Reloaders Outlet is Pittsburgh's fastest growing shooting shop. We've got discounts on bulk pistol and rifle brass, bullets and primers. Winchester surplus gunpowder starting at $3 per pound. Plus a great selection of pistols and rifles from the Springfield Armory. Other guns available, both new and used. Reloaders Outlet, home of SPA ammunition. Speed, power, and accuracy for your competition, hunting, and target needs at affordable prices. Stop in and see us at 108 Nelbon Avenue in Penn Hills, just off Frankstown Road. Call 247-0307.
Let Fantasies Gentlemen's Club show you what a good time really is. Fantasies is Pittsburgh's #1 night spot featuring the most entertaining exotic dancers. We're not just the classiest gentlemen's club in PA. We've also got food and prompt friendly service. Call 264-9250 for a list of upcoming events. Mention this ad and receive $2 off at the door. Book any party and receive a VIP card. That's Fantasies Gentlemen's Club.
On their way to the ring, the NNWO television champion Beef Stew Lou Marconi, along with his manager, Notorious Norm, ready for a big TV title defense on Pro Wrestling Express. Jeff Gorman here with the Hotshot Drew Lazario and Norman Lou with the Fargo strut.
There it is, and it's now in reverse.
These two, a wildly successful duo here in PWX. They have their fans, definitely, and Marconi has that TV championship, which he won, winning the 8-man tournament with 3 submission victories.
That's correct, with that final victory over Paul Atlas. And Paul's still looking for the rematch, but tonight it's going to be Quinn Magnum getting his chance at the TV title.
And a vocal group of fans behind Notorious Norm's World Order. And now we're about to see the Gentlemen's Club try to take the title away.
Quinn Magnum, of course. I'm sure he'll be escorted to the ring by Gentleman Joe, without a doubt.
The ever-present Gentleman Joe.
Can't miss him.
And Gentleman Joe with Quinn Magnum, he used to be known as the bodyguard for the Gentleman's Club. He's really coming to his own as a wrestler. He's pretty much just a straight-up wrestler right now.
And wait a second, he's also going to be escorted by Mad Mike.
Mad Mike.
Another member of the Gentleman's Club.
Hanging with the gang, with the posse, etc.
In the He's house.
Mm-hmm. So now we're going to have a managerial battle of wits between Notorious Norm and Gentleman Joe.
Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be much of a battle.
This next contest, one fall, 60-minute time limit for the Pro Wrestling Express television title. Introducing first, accompanied by his manager, Notorious Norm, is the PWX TV champion from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing 232 pounds, Big Stu Marconi. And his opponent, accompanied by his manager, Gentleman Joe, is the challenger and the bodyguard for the exclusive Gentlemen's Club from Buzzards Breath, Wyoming, weighing 251 pounds, Quinn Magnum.
So the PWX television title on the line. It's Quinn Magnum in the black, challenging the champion, Beef Stew Lou Marconi, wearing the purple.
Another battle of the cliques, if you will, with the Notorious Norm's World Order taking on the Gentleman's Club here.
And the NNWO has the TV title. They've really been going after the heavyweight title held by Tarantula, sending all sorts of tough guys after T. And now we've got Quinn Magnum backing up the champ, Beef Stew Lou. Referee is Scott Venom.
Quinn Magnum really coming into really a sort of his own, where starting out as the bodyguard of the Gentleman's Club, but really starting to wrestling more, getting in the ring more, and he's really shown that he is definitely one hell of a professional wrestler.
Big clothesline there by Quinn Magnum, and that's a good point, Drew. I think that Quinn really came into his own once he started teaming with Bonecrusher. Those guys really turned into a good tag team, a lot of good double team moves, and I think that Quinn Magnum and Bonecrusher and Mad Mike, who you see at ringside, they've all improved very, very much, and Magnum is a big threat to Marconi right now.
Absolutely. You see him taking control of Lou Marconi. I mean, Lou Marconi's no slouch. We've seen him all over the place here in PWX and other places in the wrestling world. But Quinn Magnum, he's in control of this match the whole way.
And Magnum gaining a lot of confidence as he has held a tag team championship before along with Bonecrusher, and he'd love to add a singles belt to his collection.
Whoops him into the corner.
And Marconi setting him up for a good-looking back suplex.
Oh, and now Quinn Magnum's in trouble.
And stomping right now to the back of the head. Got to watch Notorious Norm at ringside with that tray. Plus Mad Mike and Gentleman Joe on the other side is a rear chin lock applied by Marconi. Gentleman Joe getting up in the referee's face.
Gentleman Joe never afraid to speak his mind.
Of course.
Hey.
And Marconi now working on the left arm, trying to break down the big man, take away the height advantage. Marconi, very tough fighter. We've seen him hold a lot of tag team championships, and he's also held the North American title here in PWX, and now the inaugural TV champion. What a chop that was, and holding Magnum up.
My hand. And Lou Marconi, as we said, he's definitely well-traveled individual in the wrestling world, but he's really, in the last few months, he's really been concentrating on submission wrestling and shoot-style wrestling, and we're going to see a lot of submission hold just like we're seeing right now. Whether Quinn Magnum's going to give it up or not, we'll just have to wait and see.
And the thing that impresses me a lot about that, Drew, is that Marconi,
there's another one,
working on the arm right now, trying to get a submission out of this arm lock. But, you know, a lot of wrestlers, they'll have a big submission hold and they'll just have that one, and they'll really concentrate on trying to maneuver the opponent to that. And Marconi has about 5 or 6 really good submission moves that he can use.
And he's got plenty of other ones, too, that he can use in between those 5 or 6 big ones.
So he can work on your arm during the match, on your leg. He doesn't have to concentrate on one body part in every single match.
He works on them all, and if all else fails, he'll just pin you.
Whoa, what a chop by Beef Stew Lou.
Ooh.
And another one trying to sap the strength of a big Quinn Magnum. Man, oh man.
I'm glad I'm not in the ring with Lou.
And this TV championship means a lot to Marconi, especially since he's the first one. He was really trying to carve a big reputation. Magnum caught him.
Look at this. Whoa!
Whoa.
Going for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, I thought he had him.
Only 2 there on the power slam, and Magnum wanted 3.
Just that close to getting a new PWX television champion.
And that's what Magnum's got to do. He's got to hit those big power moves on Beef Stew. And there's the big flying shoulder block.
That patented shoulder block by Quinn Magnum. He's definitely got that shoulder block down pat. You're going to see those flying moves. He's not afraid to climb the ropes or do any of those flying moves.
He can do it. We get 1, we get 2.
Foot on the rope.
Marconi on the ropes. And it's strange that all these outside forces have really kind of been on their best behavior so far. And now that I say that, they'll probably start cheating up a storm. Speaking of which, Magnum going right to the throat.
Don't put anything past Notorious Norm. It's only a matter of time when it comes to him.
Pounding away now is Quinn Magnum. Irish whip. Marconi goes in hard chest first. Magnum trying to follow up here.
Leg drop.
You gonna get a pin right now or no? Here we go. 1, 2.
Should have hooked the leg there with Lou Marconi. Always hook the leg.
And you got some fans chanting, "Let's go, Lou." It's all the things that the NNWO has done. They still have a group of fans that really are supportive of them and come out, with the purple and white.
That they do, but Quinn Magnum, he's got his fans. I've seen some signs out there for him, so he's definitely got enough fans for himself too.
Look at Quinn. He's really wrestled aggressive in this entire match, and a tremendous clothesline off the top.
And he's wiping his hands. He's saying it's just that easy. I don't know. Let's see.
1, 2.
Oh, right to the eyes.
And Magnum has not come out tentatively in this match at all, going after his first singles championship. He's really taken the fight to Marconi throughout. And I thought Marconi probably thought he was going to dictate more of the offense in this match.
He's just pounding him right in that midsection, taking him down to one knee and out onto both knees.
Magnum brawling his way out of trouble. This could really be a breakout match for Quinn Magnum, especially if he can win the belt.
I tell you what, Quinn is really taking him to town. Whoa!
Big power slam there. 1, 2.
Foot on the ropes
again.
Smart move. That shows you the ring awareness that Lou Marconi has. If he's in that pinning predicament, he doesn't think he can kick out. Just put that foot on the rope, and that's enough to stop the count.
Magnum trying to keep his momentum going. Marconi blocks the suplex. Takes him in with a small package.
Out of nowhere.
And we get 2 there.
Shows you the quickness of Lou Marconi. Out of nowhere got that small package in.
But Beef Stew's taking a beating here.
That he is. He's really, like I said, Quinn Magnum is taking him to town. He's really fighting for his money tonight.
Magnum going after the PWX Television Championship held by Beef Stew Lou. Jeff Gorman here with the hotshot Drew Lazario.
Right here.
In front of a packed crowd here at the PWX WrestlePlex in North Versailles. Always having a fun time.
And I believe Quinn Magnum just said something to Mad Mike and Gentleman Joe. Wait a second.
What are they setting up here? Oh, they've got
Mike's
Marconi
up on the ring apron.
Oh! Mad Mike nailed him with some kind of chain, I think. And Marconi's hooked in the Fujiwara armbar. That could be a submission. Is he going to tap out?
I don't know. Is he going to do it?
He's going to have to. It's hooked. It is hooked. That's it.
That's it.
That's it, a submission.
And Mad Mike, I think, definitely costing the win for Quinn Magnum.
And still, PWX TV champion, Beef Stew Lou Marconi.
Beef Stew Lou gets the win. He holds on to the TV title over Quinn Magnum, but you're right, that interference by Mad Mike totally backfired on Magnum.
The assist definitely has to go to Mad Mike on this one.
So the NNWO leaving victorious here. And now we're going to see if Magnum can recollect himself after this bout.
I don't know if Magnum knows what happens. He might have got busted open with that fistful of chain there.
Oh, he knows what happened.
He knows definitely what happened. And he doesn't want any part of him, it doesn't seem like.
Reloaders Outlet is Pittsburgh's fastest growing shooting shop. We've got discounts on bulk pistol and rifle brass, bullets and primers. Winchester surplus gunpowder starting at $3 per pound. Plus a great selection of pistols and rifles from the Springfield Armory. Other guns available, both new and used. Reloaders Outlet, home of SPA ammunition. Speed, power, and accuracy for your competition, hunting, and target needs at affordable prices. Stop in and see us at 108 Nelbon Avenue in Penn Hills, just off Frankstown Road. Call 247-0307.
In 1987, a drunk ran a red light. My wife and little girl were killed. I was in the hospital. I was young. I didn't know any better.
Their insurance company told me they'd take care of everything.
I got all my hospital bills paid, but I signed away all my rights. I didn't have a lawyer to protect me.
If you've been injured, you need to protect yourself. Call us at Probanik and Probanik.
Are you looking for a quality upholstery shop that does it all? Cars, boats, trucks, antique, and office furniture? Look no further. BG Custom Trim is your one-stop upholstery shop. We handle your large, small, and unusual jobs in office, antique, and home furniture. For vehicle upholstery problems, such as seats, headliners, vinyl roofs, or convertible tops, BG Custom Trim can restore them using original cloth or vinyl. That's BG Custom Trim, 534 Eden Park Boulevard in McKeesport. Call 754-2500 or stop in for a free estimate.
Here's the deal. Commercial advertisements are supposed to sell you something. The more annoying the ad, the more likely you are to watch it. Highly stylized commercials using an obscure character just wandering around, spouting off the incredible value of their product, generally making you nauseous. Bottom line, why pay big bucks to a big name to memorize a bunch of lines when you can cut the budget by using one camera, a cheap actor, and a pair of scissors?
I am Bad Intentions Paul Atlas, and I am here with Bad Attitude Jimmy Anjel and the bad boy Brian Anthony. Together, we are the wrong crowd. And tonight, Jimmy, you've got the Bonecrusher.
Bonecrusher, I've had problems with you in the past, and they're going to end tonight. You've been involved with my matches. You say you're a strong man. I'm a strong man, too. The other members of the Gentlemen's Club, stay out.
Jimmy, you ain't got to worry about the other members, because I got your back.
Paul, I appreciate everything you and Brian have done for me, but I don't need you to watch my back. The Gentlemen's Club, I can take you out myself. I got the attitude. Let's face it, I got the look and the build. Gentlemen's Club, bring it on.
That's cool, man, but just remember, Gentlemen's Club, you want to get involved, your mother warned you.
Okay, so one-on-one, we've got Jimmy Anjel taking on Bonecrusher. And we'll see who comes out as we have a representative of the wrong crowd against a member of the Gentlemen's Club.
Yeah, you're taking the words out of my mouth again. There's two of both of these individuals used to tag team action, and we're going to see them in singles action tonight, and we'll see just how well they can do.
Bonecrusher's going to have the experience edge here, Drew, but
absolutely.
Anjel, as he's taken down with perhaps a handful of hair, but Angel's really rapidly gaining a lot of experience. He's really working out hard. He's wrestling as often as he can, as often as the promoters will let him, and he's definitely gaining a lot of experience and savvy in that ring.
That he is, of course. He's trained by Paul Atlas and training with Paul Atlas the whole time, so right there, that tells you he's being trained by the best.
And now we've got a top wrist lock, but taken down once again. I think Bonecrusher got him by the hair again.
I think you're right. I think there was a handful of hair there, but I don't believe the referee saw it.
We know Chris Wood's going to be on top of that.
Absolutely. If he sees that, look out, Bonecrusher.
Bonecrusher hooking up once again with Jimmy Anjel. Side headlock. And now into a top wrist lock once again.
Look at that. Oh, that's a definite
That's the hair, all right.
hair pull there. Oh, he caught it that time.
Chris Wood's going to catch something like that. Big clothesline there by Jimmy Anjel.
And another one.
Bonecrusher getting rocked here early on.
And he's taking a breather on the outside there.
Bonecrusher priding himself on his brute strength, but it was Anjel really nailing him with a good series of clotheslines.
Bonecrusher really seems to be a little bit confused, but now he's making his way back in the ring. He's getting his wits about him, and he's going to take him on.
Bonecrusher always getting a lot of boos as a member of the Gentlemen's Club, but you really got to respect their ability, as they're really all coming into their own very well. Bonecrusher, quite a capable singles wrestler. He really has a very good focused power attack. He's really got a great power bomb. That's really one of his top offensive moves.
Absolutely.
And now Bonecrusher really working on Jimmy Anjel right now. We'll see if he's going to try to ultimately go for that power bomb at some point in the match.
He's definitely a power wrestler. He claims to be the strongest man in PWX. And with that power bomb, you got to be strong to do that. And if he can do it to Jimmy Anjel, he can take him out. 1, 2, 3.
Bonecrusher caught him with a good clothesline, booting away, and now setting him up, using that power for a big body slam. And a big standing leg drop, which I think everybody in the Gentlemen's Club likes to do. They're just a leg-dropping bunch of guys.
That they are. I believe that's in their contract with Gentleman Joe. You must be able to leg drop before you can be in the Gentlemen's Club.
A 1 leg drop minimum, or else you got to get out of the ring. Caught him with a forearm across the face there, and Jimmy Anjel down once again.
I think he more the elbow right to the schnoz.
And we'll see if he can continue to follow this up as swing and a miss there. Here comes Angel. Whoa! He got caught with the back of the elbow that time.
That he did, and Angel's really taking a beating to the head here.
Angel has a lot of speed, a lot of momentum, but that time it actually worked against him as Bonecrusher caught him with that elbow. And there's a big power slam by Bonecrusher. Looking very good.
That he is. He's really taking control of Jimmy Angel. I'm surprised.
Oh, pulled him up.
No, that's never a good move to do. If you can beat a man, you get the 1, 2, 3. You don't get that cocky attitude.
Really, might as well. I mean, if you want to beat him up after the match, that's all nice and good. Well, it's not really nice, but
maybe for you. Oh, DDT.
Caught him there with the falling arm DDT, and he's going to go for the pin right now.
1, 2. Oh, come on.
And what
he
is
did
this?
It again.
Bonecrusher has to realize that he's not paid by the hour.
No,
you know, a win's a win. Whether it's in 3 minutes, 60 minutes, whatever.
Of course, with Gentleman Joe being his manager, he might not be getting paid at all. Joe's probably taking all the profit.
Maybe,
here
we go.
Look out, looks for his time for the power bomb.
Maybe that's what he wants to do. Maybe he wants to do it with the power bomb, sending a message to everybody else. Here comes Bonecrusher, there it is.
Oh, takes him down.
Big power bomb, and that's gonna be all. 1, 2.
Oh.
Now, wait a minute.
There's no need for this. This is just adding insult to injury. Here comes Paul Atlas. He's seen enough.
That's all. Paul Atlas pounding away, and referee Chris Wood calling for the bell. A disqualification.
I think.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Bonecrusher over the top. Boy, did he land hard in the front row.
Right in the front row. And he's seen, Paul Atlas, just like us, he's seen enough. Bonecrusher just adding insult to injury, keeps picking him up after the pin, and Paul Atlas like, enough. I don't need to see this.
But now in the ring, it was Jimmy Angel who didn't really seem terribly appreciative of Paul Atlas's help. And he loses the match. Bonecrusher getting the win by DQ because Atlas interfered. And I'm sure Angel wasn't really happy with. I think he thought he could keep going and maybe win that match himself.
I'm sure he thought that. Whether he could or not, I guess we'll never know. Maybe we'll see a rematch sometime down the road.
We'll have to see. But there's your winner by disqualification. It's Bonecrusher beating Jimmy Angel.
Stop in at the Gun Rack to see our wide selection of new and used handguns and rifles at reasonable prices. The Gun Rack has reloading supplies, military relics, edged weapons, as well as antique and modern collectibles, plus a great assortment of accessories. We also specialize in gun repair and rebluing. Located on Route 136 between Route 51 and West Newton, Pennsylvania. Call 412-872-7774. That's 872-7774.
Paul Atlas, member of the Wrong Crowd, taking on his longtime rival, Bubba the Bulldog, and Bubba really seems to be doing a lot better with the big man Leviathan as his backup.
The insurance policy, I like to call him. Whenever Bubba's in trouble, that policy kicks in and helps him out a little bit.
But Paul Atlas has an insurance policy of his own. Not only does he have the Wrong Crowd members, Jimmy Angel and Brian Anthony, watching his back, although they're not out at ringside now.
Yeah, I'm sure they're in the back watching.
Super kick.
Oh, absolutely. That super kick. He's defeated many an opponent. He's won several titles with that super kick. So Bubba's definitely got to watch out for that because that can come out of nowhere.
Good looking arm drag takedown by Bubba, and then saying, let's put the hooks up again.
And look at all these fans putting those hooks up. I think not.
Bubba does not need to hire a public relations team because he does it all himself. He might as well just save the money. Big body slam by Bubba. And once again,
Jeff, put your hooks down, please. We're trying to do a show here.
Leviathan complimenting the skills of his man. Leviathan, a very big, tough wrestler in his own right. I wouldn't be surprised to see these two, Bubba and Leviathan, become a tag team, because a lot of times if you have a smaller man and a bigger man, they really work well. But look at Atlas with a nice arm drag and a big scoop and a slam.
And now Bubba's in trouble, and look at what he does. Runs right to the big bodyguard, Leviathan.
Well, that's why Leviathan's making the big bucks.
When you're working with Bubba, you're guaranteed to make big bucks.
Leviathan calling the timeout. He likes to do that. Whenever Bubba's in trouble, he calls a timeout. What does he get, 3 per game?
Yeah, something like that. He's still a little bit in the wrong sport here, but Leviathan definitely, when he's in the ring, you got to look out.
Bubba took his little breather. Now he's back in there with Paul Atlas. Atlas, very tough veteran competitor, very popular here in PWX.
Whoa, look at that.
Took him down nicely with the drop toe hold. And now it's just paintbrushing him in the back of the head. I'm sure fans love to see that. Bubba getting paintbrushed.
You know, I'm not supposed to be biased, but I kind of like to see that myself.
Bubba trying to call a timeout again. You might want to save some of them for later. But the thing that really surprised me was recently here at the WrestlePlex when Notorious Norm came out and waffled Bubba with the tray.
He came out, Bubba was in the ring complaining about something as usual. Notorious Norm came out right behind him, turned around, boom, nailed him with that tray, and said, that's what you get.
I was kind of surprised to see that happen, but I guess Bubba tried to make Norm look bad on the radio show, apparently.
Apparently on 1360, whenever Notorious Norm had his radio show on Saturday nights.
At 6:30, we should mention.
That too, yeah, that too. Notorious Norm was hosting the show as usual, and Bubba called in and tried to make him look stupid, but I think Norm had his way with Bubba.
And we'll see if that's the end of that, or if that will end up continuing.
You see how he's grabbing the tights?
But the dog pound just seems to be making enemies out of just about everybody. They're just alienating everybody.
That is for sure, but it's really ironic that Bubba and Leviathan are together because both of them have a hard time keeping their mouths shut. I'd like to see a conversation between those two. It's probably yap, 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 yap the whole time.
It would be all talking, no listening. Driving the knee right down to the leg.
But do you think they're saying anything worth listening to?
Probably not. Round and round we go, and a big flying hamstring pull by Atlas. And Bubba's in trouble.
He's holding that left knee. He's in definite pain here.
He's not putting the hooks up now. Bubba, the leader of the dog pound, as he's trying to assemble his own little stable to actually counteract some of the other stables here in PWX. There's quite a gang mentality pervading this entire organization.
That there is. We got the dog pound. We've got the wrong crowd with Paul Atlas, Jimmy Angel, and Brian Anthony.
And they're actually a popular group. Most of these groups are very unpopular.
That they are. Don't forget about Notorious Norm and his clique.
And it's Atlas riding high once again, shoots the half Nelson. We get 1, 2, and only 2 there. Scott Venom, your referee for this bout. Always got to watch out for Leviathan.
Oh!
Boy, did he catch him there.
He caught him with a Kabushi cruncher right there.
And that bought Bubba a lot of time to get back on the offensive here.
Bought him a lot of time. And Paul,
once again,
man.
look at that.
Head first Kabushi cruncher.
And Bubba trying to shake off the cobwebs from Paul Atlas's offense and get something going for himself, and he seems to be concentrating his attack on the time-honored lower abdomen area. There's a nice atomic drop.
And inverted one.
And I don't know how much longer Atlas can continue. There's only so many shots you can take to that area before you pass out.
How do you know?
Well, I read up on these kind of things.
Oh, okay. Just read the articles, right?
2, only 2 there. And Bubba just hammering away on Paul Atlas as Leviathan continues the public relations job for Bubba.
Whenever Bubba has to wrestle, he can't talk during that time. That's the one time he doesn't talk that much, so he's got Leviathan doing his work for him.
He's the 7-foot mouthpiece of Bubba. Dropping the elbow. We're going to get 2, and only 2. Paul Atlas with a lot of fight in him. If he can just work his way out of trouble and come back and land that super kick,
and
he gets the 1, 2, 3.
You know, you say he can work his way out of trouble. All he has to do is make it to his feet, and that super kick can, boom, come out of nowhere.
And we mentioned that, you know, Atlas does have a lot of other good moves, but the super kick, of course, is just really the big ace in the hole that he can land at any time. Cover here. And Bubba just trying in vain to put Atlas away, but he can't seem to do it.
Well, he didn't hook the leg there. Paul Atlas, he's definitely a veteran in that ring. He's been 7 or 8 years he's been in this sport.
Now, we've mentioned how he's taking Jimmy Angel under his...
Whoa!
Oh, missed the enziguri that time. There it is! There's the super kick. He got him. Cover.
Go for the pin one. Oh, wait a second.
Wait a minute.
Big Leviathan grabs him right in front of the referee. And DDT!
DDT on the floor.
Oh, he may be knocked unconscious.
I don't think the ref saw that. I think he was talking to Bubba. He missed that whole DDT on the floor.
Oh, come
by
on,
Leviathan.
Scott Venom, wake up.
Oh, man. Bubba's going to get 1, 2, and 3. That's it. Bubba wins it.
Oh, shady victory as usual by Bubba.
I don't know, Drew. I thought Paul Atlas had that match won.
Paul Atlas did have that match won.
You don't mess with the big dog, and if you can't, stay the hell out of yard. We are the dog pound.